Support Dash from the Mayor Leader Days Freedom Friday, my city, Chicago, March the 15th, 2024. Look, let's talk about, people that come in your life for a reason and a season and stuff. That's what they used to say back in the day. And then they used to also say, where you want to be in 10 years and stuff. So if you see somebody coming up, like my ex-girlfriend, LaWanda George Jacobs, worked for Cross Blue Shields and was a Jehovah's Witness. And, back in the day, they say, you know, don't let no Jehovah Witnesses in your house and stuff. And I remember my foster mother, Betty Jean Redmond, uh, had some Jehovah Witnesses coming over when I was younger, a little girl, about 9, 10 years old, whatever and stuff. And then she canceled it or whatever and stuff. So I remember like subliminal messages like that growing up. People try to instill, plant the mustard seed in your brain, especially if they feel as though you're special and stuff, real talk. And my foster mother used to say, this gonna hurt me more than it hurt you, right? So long story short, when I met my ex-girlfriend, LaWanda Joy Jacobs and stuff, I always knew she was on a mission because she was persistent and she didn't know me. So I felt as though, she was trying to figure me out or whatever. Now, Steve Harvey got a book called Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man, and he made one, I think, Act Like a Man, Think Like a Lady. So when they start switching brains and stuff, you understand what I'm saying? Minds and things of that nature, people start getting confused. A double-minded person is an unstable person, right? You understand what I'm saying? If you don't know who you are, for real, I might look like a man. You understand what I'm saying? And I may even have characteristics of a man, but I am a lady all day and stuff. And me, having to grow myself up for the most part because I was a foster child and a child abuse victim. Then I come to find out I'm really worth a whole bunch. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm originator of rap since the age of 8, 1975. I realized that LaWanda Owen was in my life because somebody knew more about me than I knew about myself. Why? Because I was working so hard as a man, whereas I'm a lady. You understand what I'm saying? That I didn't have time enough to think about what she was trying to do, but I also knew that, she wasn't introduced me to her parents and stuff like that, and they talked about that in Steve Harvey, act like a lady, think like a man, or whatever. If a man don't, you understand, introduce you to um, their parents or family or whatever and stuff, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be around. But she was around me for over 10 years. So I was her come up basically and stuff, real talk. Long story short, towards the end of our relationship, you know, she was starting to act more like a man, but she looked like, a lady on the outside. And I remember buying this dress or whatever. And I was like, hey, put this dress on and stuff. You understand? She would not put that dress on to save her life, as feminine as she looked. You understand what I'm saying? And towards the end of our relationship, I started looking more, trying to look and act more like a lady because I am a lady and stuff. And I felt as though, you know, I was supposed to be up and, have my money for, writing my book, Rhymes, Poems, and Metaphors plus one song. I thought, I'm like a damsel in distress. And I felt that's how she was in the beginning. And now this how it is for me in the end, and she's living my best life. So she basically traded places with me. I woke up at 4:29. Her birthday is April the 29th, and I woke up, at 4:29 and stuff. Because when people are heavy on your mind and stuff, not only that, soul ties, you tend to, have that spiritual awakening or whatever and stuff. So LaWanda, toward the end, I kept calling her man. I said, man, man, yeah, man. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's how I felt. And not only that, I remember uh, winning her a big teddy bear. And this is a true story. Derek Smith, in his song Crazy, he said, you know, I won you your favorite pink teddy bear, but she wasn't there when I won it, right? But when I tried to give it to her, she didn't want it at the time back in the day. Real talk, she didn't want it, but it took her 6 months to get my attention. So I felt if it took you 6 months to get my attention, at least you'll take this big teddy bear. She could have threw it in the garbage, gave it to anybody. She did not want it and stuff. So all that always stayed in my mind and stuff. Real talk, because I was always thinking about her. And also in AA, they said when a bird, you know, when a mother bird is trying to teach the baby bird how to fly, uh, mother bird will kick the baby bird out of the nest. And if it start flapping its wing, then she okay. But if not, she'll swoop down and get him. So that's how I am when it comes to my so-called rappers or whatever. That's why I kept letting them go ahead of me So just in case something happened, I could swoop down. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm swooping down, but they not understanding obviously that I'm the reason why they got what they got and stuff. And people are still trying to, deprive me of what I'm worthy of, and that's a decent life. I wanted to grow old gracefully, but they just want to kill me for my money, property, prestige, and my rap legacy, and so much more and stuff. So that's why I've been railroad. So then in a nutshell, LaWanda Joy Jacobs, I don't know if you're still alive or whatever the case may be, but I bought that ring because I really did um, like our friendship, if anything. And I thought we would be friends at least forever. You understand what I'm saying? It used to be this TV show called The Odd Couple. It was two guys. They was roommates. They was best friends. You understand what I'm saying? Even if she didn't want to be my friend no more, she could have just been honest with me and stuff like that. But when she bought that high maintenance pillow for me, towards in our relationship. You understand? It was like a little pillow or whatever, and I had it in my living room or whatever and stuff. So I thought about it. High maintenance. So maintenance means coming to your house, right? Your apartment or whatever. Like they trying to come in today, you know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, being nosy. And, things are weird at 6210 South Kimball Avenue, Chicago, 960-637, where I'm residing at right now. She was working for, you know, the other people. She was really the ops. She was a spy or whatever, so to speak. And back in the day, Oprah was always pushing that independent stuff, and Beyonce is, I'm independent. People who are strong and independent feel as though they don't need nobody and stuff like that. But come on now, without me, there would be no you, and you know that. Oprah, LaWanda, Beyonce, Michelle Obama. I mean, really think about it. There go the salt right there. So we back at Second Chronicles chapter. We gonna do it 12 through 29. But we gonna do it again. You understand what I'm saying? Because Walk the Line is, kind of my relationship movie and stuff with my ex-girlfriend, LaWanda Joy Jacobs. I did not plan that, but you understand what I'm saying? I'm still walking the line. I don't know if she is. But AA works if you work it. Now, this is Joshua chapter 17. I gave up on one for my child abuse rap at the age of 17 in 1984. So we do 17, 18, 19, 20, and let's go to the end is 24. You understand what I'm saying? Real talking. 2 and 4 is 6. I've been standing up for myself since the age of 6 in 1973. I wrote a poem called Don't Die in Vain. I don't know, because girls are usually jealous of one another and stuff. Maybe she became envious of me, LaWanda, my ex or whatever and stuff, because, my potentials or whatever, and who she perceived me to be once she realized after 10, 15 years that, you understand? And then you got Judges right there. So do Judges chapter 1 also. So you understand what I'm saying? Real talk. It's the 14th. Money, Mississippi. I need that money. I had 5 on us. 4 and 1 is 5. But she jumped ship. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about LaWanda Joy Jacobs. And she met Oprah Winfrey. It's the 7. If I was gambling, you understand what I'm saying? 7 and 14 is 21. You understand what I'm saying? For real. So, never bite the hand that feeds you. Y'all know your mother probably wanted my head because she was a Jehovah's Witness or whatever and stuff. And she got a birthday coming up, like I said, April the 29th or whatever before mine, May 25th. And, I would have gave her up to half of my queendom. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. And, in what's that scripture? I think Mark chapter 6, the guy was like, I'll give you up to half of my kingdom or whatever. What do you want? And so she asked her mother, and her mother said she wanted the head of John the Baptist. You understand what I'm saying? See, you girls be thinking for your mother. You don't think for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So in one of my videos, I said, get that bitch my head. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's how I felt she wanted. You understand what I'm saying? Beautiful, intelligent, talented, courageous homegirl. Think for yourself and stop allowing people to think for you. That's basically what I'm trying to get across in this message or whatever and stuff, because, your mama couldn't even pull this shit off for real, or your father, or your family. I raised you for the most part and your conscience and stuff, and that's the honest God truth. And with that, it's your getting news reporting there. That's to the married. Step your game up, please.